Hello Pisces and welcome to your mid-March love reading. I'm Jade with Yes. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for being here. So today what we're going to do, this is from mid-March to mid-April. We're going to do a love reading with the Lion Strider Tarot. I'm going to begin with the Mystical Lenormand deck just to see the path between the masculine and the feminine. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And I use a combination of cards in this one. And if you are feeling it, I'd love to hear your comments in the comment section below, as well as feel free to hit that thumbs up button or subscribe. I love the subscribers. Yes. Sorry. It's been a fun day so far. So for Pisces, March 2019. Okay. All right. So I'm going to just lay down and the cards, and we'll see where the significators are, and we'll go from there. And if you're interested in a personal reading, I've got my website listed in the comment section, in the box below. All right, there's the feminine for Pisces. Ooh, hey, it's the love card. Heart and the paths and oh my gosh, Pisces. Do I even need to do the rest of the reading? Pisces, you have some love coming. Okay, so specifically it looks like the feminine is moving towards the masculine. The feminine is, okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. The paths is usually a choice. So there is a choice in love here. Pisces, you may have more than one person, feminines, to choose from. Masculine, it's possible, but I'm not seeing, the way that the cards came out, it's really just that the feminine is choosing to be with you. That's what it's showing me, is that there's a choice in the she's choosing you, masculine. And what I'm seeing is that, if there was another person, they are off in the distance, because that's the way that the cards are just kind of laid out. This is lovely, Pisces. So this is, you have very little space between you, which means that it's either you know each other, or it's a relationship that's already happening, or you are just about to meet. I like that you're both looking at each other. You're looking at each other just over your shoulders. I like that. And there's this beautiful heart and the paths. Again, it's a choice card. I don't think I need to go further into that. I am going to leave it up here, and that'll give us the overall. Now, let's see. I've pre-shuffled all these, by the way. Let's see what is the connecting energy between the two. Oh, the star. Oh, it's Aquarian energy. Okay, so the star, wishes coming true. It's also, okay, so the star is also, it's kind of otherworldly, right? Let's think about this. So the star is, we are part of stars. The way that we have incarnated, our bodies are, physically stardust. So the reason why I'm saying otherworldly is that it's bringing in this idea of magic. And what I mean is that when we release any expectation and we see that magic exists, that dreams come true, that we have these powers, that we're connected in ways that are not physically explainable, that is what's really underlying. That's a connection point for you both. Okay, so you may be both really into the mystical realms. You could both be into astrology, even literally. But what I'll say is that that's what really is the bottom line here, is that you're both open to believing that magic and love and soulmate connection is possible and true. And I think that you're feeling it, okay? And if this is like, we talk about twin flames and like people in separation, you're very close. I feel like if you don't know this person, you dream about each other. You're connected to each other already. even if you're not physically in connection with each other, okay? It's a beautiful connecting card. Okay, let's see. Oh. Yes, by the way, the cards have been flying today. Mercury in retrograde is got me going. Okay, so I'm looking for what's going on here for the feminine or the masculine. All right. Feminine's in a party mode. She's feeling good. She's celebrating. 3 of Cups. Just make sure that you're not over celebrating, okay? Especially for Pisces. I know that there's a tendency to over celebrate. Check the drinking, that's what I'm saying. But you're in party mode. Hey, you're in party mode. Why not? It's birthday season. You deserve that. So I would say that if you are coming out of celebration, right? Because this is, again, where we're coming from, what I'm about to read. You might be feeling good. Just know that there might have been some hangovers. You might have done, you might have gone a little far. Maybe said some things that made, you might not necessarily brought up any shame, but maybe not have been in your highest sense of self. But that's all right. I'm going to keep this light because we're going to see what's coming forward. 6 of Swords for the masculine. He's been moving away from something. And these are, it's interesting, there's some movement cards on the masculine side. So the masculine could have been in relationship and he's recently getting out of a relationship, or he might have physically just moved. Okay, so you might be finding each other just because you physically have just moved. He's just, you're just finding each other. I like that. Okay, we have 2 of Pentacles. This is a balancing act. This is another choice card. Interesting. So you might have been in the past kind of playing with or enjoying the fact that you could dance around, and play. Perhaps that there were these 2 choices you had, feminine. So maybe in the past you were kind of enjoying the fact that you had 2. So what I'm feeling as we continue is that the feminine might have had 2 choices and she's been enjoying her time, which, I mean, to be honest, I would enjoy my time having 2 suitors as well. So you've been enjoying that time with the 2 suitors. The masculine is really feeling in his strength, okay? And this could have been also that you are really, maybe you even knew that there was that she was dating multiple people, and you are really feeling a sense of self-worth, right? That's really where your power is going to be, masculine Pisces, is remembering that you always have this self-worth. It's also a card of Leo, if there's a Leo involved here. But there's a greater sense of self-worth. That's really where your power is. And there's something else that was coming up. I'll see. Oop, and there's a Tower. Interesting. All right. So for the feminine, we have this Tower card. Now, the Tower could come in and just say, ooh, now we've had a lot of fun. We've been playing with the 2. Now it's time to choose, okay? And if you're not going to choose, then we're going to choose for you. So that could be where we're at for the feminine right now, is that the feminine is in this place of great change. It could feel very unstable, and it could be a difference from where you were in the past, okay? So maybe the feminine Pisces is used to dating lots of people, and all of a sudden things are kind of shifting, and only one person might end up being there, and that's your masculine, right? This is also a beautiful card for the masculine, the Knight of Cups. He's here, he's stable, and he's offering his love, right? He's not running away. He's not running away from this Tower. He's not running away from this, this craziness, this drama. I think that's amazing. And maybe that's more of this, the Strength card here. The Strength is also about taming the beast. So, and kind of riding along with the beast in a way. So this masculine may realize your power, feminine, and he's not scared by it. He's not running away from it. At least so far, he has not run away. And I think that might lead you to, that might bring you to that place of choosing him, because there's some kind of craziness, some kind of instability that's just moved you, words that has taken hold of your life, and moved you towards a place that is not as much fun as it was. Now it's feeling a little less free, okay? This is you in your head refusing to remember that you are free, okay? And just because things get crazy, it doesn't feel like we have power or control. The truth is, underlying, you have this magic, you have this truth that you're always in control. The Eight of Swords reminds us that we have put ourselves in the binds. We always have that freedom. We've just bound ourselves. We've blindfolded ourselves to the truth because we didn't want to face it, because we didn't want to act. So I'm feeling like whatever this tower situation is, whatever this tumultuous change is for the feminine, there's a reminder here that you have power in this, even though it comes from outside, even though it's a great change that creates a deep unraveling. You have the power in this, right? You always have had the power in this. The masculine is here with the King of Pentacles. More stability. And I feel like he's here offering you these things so that you can know what it feels like, that even though things are shifting, even though and again, I don't know if this is the relationship or if this is just, this could be with your job, this could be with your health, this could be with your family, with your finances, but whatever it is, this masculine is here providing security underneath this craziness, okay? Which is great because this is all the feminine's process, and the masculine is providing the stability that you can fall back on, that you can even learn from, right? If you open up your eyes to see his stability, and that might be what's going on, is that he's been here all along. He's here, these might be play toys in the past, and this masculine has been here all along, providing stability, providing love, not running away. Two of Swords in the, okay, let me get the clear here. One more card for the masculine. There we go. Okay. So we've got Two of Swords that came out in the reverse for the feminine. So not ready to make that choice, but you gotta make the choice. It's coming. The masculine is on the other side of this choice. So feminine Pisces, whatever's going on, you're not seeing it in a perspective where you can make that choice. It's right in front of you. And again, the Mercury in retrograde time is a challenging time because things are not what they seem to be. We don't perceive things in the way that they truly are. It's a very interesting time to make changes and to make choices, even because you might say yes to one thing and then in a month later you're like, wait, what? Why did I do that? That is a completely different thing than I thought it was. That doesn't make any sense for me. It's not on my path or whatever. That kind of thing happens. So right now there's this hold up, and you pump in the brakes. You're trying to figure things out. Meanwhile, this masculine over here has been stable and solid. Here's the King of Cups. Now, this is a beautiful card. It is in reverse. So I feel like the more that you're pumping the brakes, he might start doubting it. He might start doubting this connection. Don't doubt it, masculine. Be willing to offer it all. Not if you're going to get stepped on, okay? I don't want you to feel victimized. Your feminine is figuring it out. You have to understand, she's going through this tower moment. And it could be just being confronted with who she was and deciding who she's going to be. Those are huge changes. And so the more solid and connected that you are and mirroring that you can provide to her, the easier. Remember that, your connection here is that magic, and that the magic is there, and that you're underlying all the, everybody is all connected. You are mirrors for each other. So don't doubt it. Don't withhold I know that it's hard, okay? It's hard to not withhold because there's someone who's taking advantage, okay? Now let's see what ultimately happens in this connection, because I want to see. Ooh, okay, that's good. It's good. It's good. Okay. Ace of Swords. So, the Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh, it's barely on the screen. The Ace of Swords. Truth is going to come out, and I think that truth is really going to bring you back to each other. I feel that once we get through this Mercury retrograde, which probably April, so it's going to be the first couple weeks of April is when things are going to start coming back around, making more sense. I think right now we're just in the throes of crazy, and underlying feminine, you have this love. You know that this love exists. You know what the choice is to make. You just have to go through this releasing of what doesn't serve you, what doesn't fit you, stepping forward into a place and into the life that you want, and speaking the truth. And if the truth is, honestly, if the truth is you don't understand or feel that this can work, it should. I mean, you're connected to the heart, but right now you're kind of going through your head with stuff. So, and again, this is another heads card. It's another air sign card. So you're just stuck in your head about it. But what I'm going to say, I'm going to urge you is to remember to have compassion when you speak this truth. Remember that you have this underlying love and respect for this masculine. And if this is not somebody that you've met and you're just going through this on your own, when you speak your truth, that is when your masculine and you will bond. So, and what that might be, whatever this process is, if it's going through work, right? If work throws you for a loop and you have to change things up, when you decide what to do about it and you speak that truth, if it's on Facebook, if it's at work, if it's in your community with your friends, that is what will bring you closer to your masculine. And for the masculines, remember that if you're feeling like, if you know this feminine and she's going through some stuff and she's not seeing you for all that you're offering to her, speak that truth to her so that she knows. Because I feel like she just needs to see the truth of who you are to make the choice, which is very clear, to choose you. It's very clear. The fact that you love her, but sometimes we don't love, or we don't see the people who could provide a most amazing, loving relationship for us, because they're not who we think we should be with. They're not the kind of people we think we should be with. They're, whatever. We have these preconceived notions. Your feminine is going through this and shaking stuff up. This is her period of reflection right now. And there's going to be a choice that will be made, and the truth will be known. And remember, what connects you is this destiny, is this underlying knowing that you're connected, that you are magic, that you are of the same star seed. There's some beautiful energy here. So feminines, I hope that you can feel through the possibility of a different kind of relationship with someone after you get through this tower, okay? Really processing through it. And masculines, I hope that you can keep up this feeling of love for your feminine despite her going through her stuff. She's got to come to you, and she's got to speak the truth to you so that you know, because you've put yourself out there. That's what I'm feeling, is that you've been obvious about it, Pisces, masculine. All right, that is what I have for you, Pisces. If this resonates for you, let me know in the comments section. Hit that thumbs up button for me. It helps the channel out so much. And for now, I'm going to send you all of my love. Thanks, Pisces.